Doug Lesmeri and Stephen Means here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Ohio State is the Big Ten champion. They defeated Northwestern, the Buckeyes did. And we're wondering now if Ohio State gets in the playoff, could Ohio State compete at that level against an Alabama or a Clemson or a Notre Dame? If they get in, Stephen, I think there's been some fear from fans during this year of like, oh, I'm not even sure I want them to make the playoff because of what might happen. If they got there, what would they do?
I think they would compete because they're going to play Alabama. If they get in, they're going to be the 4 seed. Alabama's going to be the 1 seed. They're going to play Alabama in that game. We saw last time Ohio State had a quarterback with an arm against Alabama what that was. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen again, and that would have happened again, and Alabama is just going to fall. But I think because of Haskins and what he can do on the field, I think they can compete. That plus what we watched Alabama play today. They weren't that impressive. As a matter of fact, Jalen Hurts pulled the Tua. Literally, it switched roles, and they literally went to against the same exact team. They started with one quarterback, and then they brought in the backup in the second half, and the backup won them the game. So I think because of all those situations, yeah, I think they could compete. I don't know if they would win, but it's not going to be a blowout game.
I think they'd have a puncher's chance. I've said that a lot this year. I think Dwayne Haskins would give them that, and I'm not sure he wouldn't give them more than that. Dwayne Haskins is as dangerous. I mean, he's the most dangerous guy throwing the ball in America because Tua Tagovailoa and Kyler Murray offer other things, maybe running the ball that Dwayne doesn't. But if you're just talking about arm, Dwayne Haskins is number one. So that gives you a shot. I do think the Ohio State defense would continue to be a problem, but I think the Alabama offense is a little more traditional. That isn't necessarily going to spread them out and attack them like a lot of other teams. So you know what? I would not fear it. I don't think Ohio State would win, but if I were an Ohio State fan, I think maybe fans have come around on this. I think people really want them to make the playoff now. We don't think they're going to. But if it happened, I would not fear it. I think this Ohio State team, this wasn't perfect against Northwestern. They had defensive letdowns, but they can score on anybody, I think. I think that includes Alabama, and I don't think you're going to get that shot, Buckeye fans. But I think if Ohio State got it, I think it might be kind of fun. He's Steven, I'm Doug. Lots coming. We're going to have the playoff announcement at noon on Sunday. We'll, of course, cover that. Look for a lot more coverage at cleveland.com.